I don't know who needs to hear this, but it's probably all the Gen Xers and baby boomers who currently think they're too old to pursue content creation. So I'm gonna tell you how to get started. I have so many videos about this that you're welcome to watch, but if you're seeing me for the first time, I'm gonna try to convince you to start your content creator journey, to remind you that your age is actually your superpower when doing this, and that you don't need to be some influencer, you don't need to do TikTok Shop, affiliate, you don't need to even post most of the videos that I'm going to tell you because it's a totally different thing. So let's get started. Hello, my name is Megan. Let's talk about this. So what I'm talking about and the kind of content that I suggest you start doing is UGC. So it stands for user generated content. Basically, in a nutshell, UGC creators get paid to create content for companies that they just take and they use for their own purposes. So, for example, I just did 3 videos for a supplement company. I got paid several $1,000s for these 3 videos that took me less than 2 hours to do. And you can be doing this too. Obviously, you're not going to charge that much probably at the beginning. I started charging like $150 to $200 per UGC video when I was starting out in 2022. But regardless, this is what UGC creators do. You get paid to create content, plus get a bunch of free products. You make the content, you send it to the brand, they use it, they post it on their own Instagram account or TikTok or Facebook or their website, or they're gonna run it as ads across social media. That's why followers don't matter, because you're not typically required to post it on your own social media account. So like when I got started, I had literally 200 something followers. The brand did not care. They just needed the content to run as ads across social media. Why Gen Xers and boomers? Well, number one, there's not that many of you guys doing this. There's been an increase for sure. But out of all the UGC creators, there's tens of thousands of UGC creators in the world, because it's the best job ever. And the percentage of Gen Xers and especially baby boomers doing this is just so tiny compared to every other demographic. So you're at an advantage. And if you're willing to learn how to create these videos that brands want and need for their own purposes, you're a step ahead, because most people that are Gen Xers and boomers are going to be afraid to do this. So if you're not afraid to do it and you're like, hey, I could freaking do this, then you should start doing it. Okay, so hopefully this is making sense. I'm trying to I usually don't record like this. I feel like I have no neck in this, but I'm trying not to take over this area of the text. But anyways, if this is making sense, hopefully it is. I have a free UGC checklist that you are welcome to grab. I would probably start with that just because it's a PDF and you can reference it as you're going. It'll explain more step by step what to do to get started. And then I have 2 bonuses. One is an Instagram DM script template. I landed my second UGC deal literally just by starting the conversation inside Instagram DMs, even though that sounds weird, that it works if you know what to say. That's in there. And then also a 15-minute video lesson. If you're a visual learner, you'll appreciate that, because I go through and I show you how to actually email companies, what to say in the email so they actually want to read it, want to respond, and hopefully it leads to a UGC deal. So if you pause this video, save it, just here in the right-hand corner, go to my profile, and then you can click the Stan Store link. That's where I put all my links, and you'll see the free UGC checklist. It is yours if you want it. By the way, if you are a Gen Xer or a baby boomer, type that in the comments. If you're a Gen Xer, put Gen X or Gen Xer, and then if you're a boomer, put baby boomer or boomer. That would be so helpful for me to see who the heck is watching this. Yeah, put your generation if you're comfortable with it. Okay, also, brands want to work with you. By the way, I'm not just saying this, and I can show you, I've showed this before, but I can show you a couple examples of different different people that are Gen Xers and boomers that are crushing it in the UGC space. So you can kind of get proof, I guess, because it's one thing if I'm just chatting your ear off, but seeing actual people do this. Let me show you really quick. Okay, I'm not going to read this whole post, but this is just posted 12 hours ago. Paul, so I teach people how to do this. I have a course. This is my community for anybody who joins the course so they can get support and ask questions. But a lot of people post what they're up to. Paul is I'm a Gen X. Did not grow up in the TikTok era. I didn't start this journey with years of social media experience, but guess what? That didn't matter. What mattered was showing up, putting in the work, and refusing to quit. He basically says it took him 9 weeks, and 9 weeks ago it was just a dream. Now it's happening. Brand deals, creative freedom, a path that once felt uncertain is now full steam ahead, and all started with hard work, grit, and a kickstart from Megan's course. So that's him, and he's just crushing it right now. He's only been at this for like 9 weeks. Here's another one. Chuck is in, and this is great because men are really needed in the UGC space, but most people that do UGC are women, but these just happen to be 2 guys that are in my course. He said, I got my first $600 collab paid today. Been doing this part-time for 8 months, getting lots of $200 to $250 collabs lately, but this was a jump. I am 62, so he's a boomer, 62, and it's worth sticking with it. Another quick one. Hi, everyone. Just a shout out to Megan Collard for her course. I'm a Gen X creator that took the leap because of Megan's TikToks. Just closed my 6th paid collab just this month. So that was in February, posted a couple weeks ago. And I have 2 more that should wrap by the 28th. The last one was $600 for an 8-minute script read. So the brand sent her a script, read it. It took 8 minutes. Got paid $600. So kind of crazy. She is, she's a Gen Xer. Okay, so how in the heck do you get started? So number one, I recommend, if you, hopefully this is making sense, UGC, you get paid to create content for companies that the companies then take and use for their own purposes, right? So so really what you need to do is first start with some UGC example videos. I have 3 UGC example videos pinned in my profile if you want to take a look at those. I also have my portfolio. I have dozens of videos that I have done for brands of all types. I've done 3 UGC deals with my mom, who is 63, who is also, by the way, now doing UGC deals on her own, which has been super fun. But you can look at UGC example videos just to wrap your head around visually what the heck this entails and what you're going to be doing. Your videos are not going to look like mine or anybody else's, but just get a visual on what UGC style videos kind of are. Okay, then you're going to want to create a portfolio, and that sounds intimidating to a lot of people. Please do not let it intimidate you. It's just a learning curve like anything else, right? So what I recommend and what I teach is going to Canva and using Canva because it's beginner friendly, user friendly. Type in website portfolio. Make sure it's a website, not a presentation. That's super important. Make sure it's a website. You can build a whole website on Canva if you did not know. Put in things like your name, actually, let me show you my mom's. I feel like it's just easier to see actual. So this is my mom. These are my parents. My mom, my dad, my son, who's now 3.5, but he was a baby. This is my mom. She's a baby boomer UGC creator. Make sure that you put your generation and then UGC creator. And then she's a little blurb. That's a picture of our whole family, which is now grown a little bit. But she put a little bit about herself. She's been an RN for 43 years, passionate for health, wellness, skincare, just a little bit about here. But mostly you're going to want to focus on your actual UGC example videos. So my mom, this is one video, you can't really see because I don't know why it's black, but this is a video that my mom and I did together. We also did this video together. We filmed it at her hospital, which was super fun. Let's see one video. Maybe I'll just show you a little bit of a video like this one. So my whole point though is to make videos for your portfolio before you even get UGC deals. You're just going to choose random products around your house that you like, that you use, that you could create 30 to 60 second videos about, right? Have 4 or 5 of those, publish your portfolio and start connecting with brands. Here's a quick video that my mom did. She did not get hired by this company. She just did this as an example video.
Of tops, I'm constantly doing laundry because the only ones I want to wear are my Ano shirts. Ethically made from cotton, bamboo, and hemp. They're so soft and comfortable with a great feel-good fit, making it hard to pick my favorite. Whether I'm outside, gardening, playing with the dogs, going for a walk, or on vacation. No matter what's on my schedule for the day, it probably includes an Ano, my everyday go-to shirt.
So that's it. That's a UGC example video. You could be doing this. You could literally get paid to create content for companies. Don't have to be an influencer. Do not have to do TikTok Shop affiliate. I have so many students, just because that's what I keep up with, that are making several thousands of dollars every single month doing this. It takes work. It takes time, just like anything else, but you can learn how to do this. I'd love to be the one to teach you, but at the very least, get started maybe with my free checklist. I hope it helps. Keep me updated.